Welcome to the monthly marble race final, all you terrific little terrors! Today, one racer will emerge from the visitor of their opponents to take home the $150 Canadian Grand Prize. Our teams are Karma Jolt, Team Wipe, Ash's Antics, Rocket Blast, Hojo Dojo, Scully Pop, Johnny Knight's Boogie Bombs, and the Side Order. They have all gone through this harrowing race series to earn those points and win it all. You, of course, get 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for fourth, and nothing if you fall into the yawning void. It's time for all the finals, so let's go to our sinister speakers of the races, Cliffracker and Odinson.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the finals. I'm Cliffracker.
I am Odinson, and that's right. Today we will crown our champion and know who takes home that $150 Canadian Grand Prize. It's going to be given out today. Today someone will win. But before we get into all that, I just want to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Because, hey, here at the Side Order, you will always have a seat at the table. So pull up a chair and join us.
Our racers have fought and clawed their way to get to this point, where we now only have 4. And those 4 racers just so happen to be... Give me 1 second here. The Drunken Dragon, Anime Knight, Benny Loco, and Karma Jolt. They have fought their way to get here. Sorry, everybody.
That's right. They are ready to go. We're ready to go. And here's a good look at the little crystal alien cave before we get started and the finish line. That's where everybody's hoping to get to first so they can get that prize. Thank you very much to everybody who's participated. All our teams, we couldn't do this without you.
That is correct, as now we are lining ourselves up for our first of 5 races.
That's right, we got 5 heats to go, and of course you get the points as mentioned at the beginning, and whoever has the most points, of course, will take home that prize. So consistency and victory are key here.
Looks like Ash's Antics, Scully Pop, us at the Side Order, and Karma Jolt are all fighting off for this points or extra points for the end of the month or end of the year Crater Cup. And they are off, and round they go with Anime Knight taking a little stumble at the beginning.
Anime Knight, not sure where they're going at all there. Benny Loco taking an early lead, Karma Jolt right behind.
And it looks like Drunken Dragon is trailing in third. Benny Loco, though, not making any spots wasted and moving forward at quite an alarming pace.
I hope Anime Knight can get moving there. I don't think I've ever seen somebody stall right at the beginning like that. That was fairly weird.
That was, and there you see Karma Jolt in second, tailing right behind Benny Loco.
Drunken Dragon still back there. Oh, Karma Jolt giving him a little shove. Not the best idea.
As Benny Loco heads through the winding part of the track, this is where it can be made or broken. As you see there, Benny is, getting a shove by Karma.
Wow, Karma Jolt gives him the croquet ball effect and launches him right into the pool rooms.
And down into the dungeon they drop.
Benny Loco moving through the dungeon quite quickly. Karma Jolt not far behind.
Leaving no room for spare. Drunken Dragon is just entering the dungeon now. And it does look like Anime Knight has, yes, unfortunately stalled out.
They did get moving at the beginning, but unfortunately stalled out coming through the haunted woods.
Keeping that momentum is very key, especially moving through that windy part of the track.
That's right, the curse of the vampire panda got him that time.
As Benny Loco is the first one to drop into the burning village. Let's see how they handle this. Fairly smooth.
Nice and smooth.
Heading through, nice.
Taking the faster route, that is definitely going to help out there.
And boom, Benny Loco is dropping in for 5 points.
Yeah, that's it. Benny Loco getting that sweet 5 points. There's Karma with 3. I got to appreciate that. Drunken Dragon's going to get themselves a nice 2 points.
And unfortunately, as we did see there, Anime Night has stalled out, and that will give them the goose egg.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, but that is going to leave Anime Night scoring nothing on this round. But there are plenty of rounds left to go, so anything can happen yet.
So there you see the points total there. 2 for Drunken Dragon, 5 for Benny Loco, 0 for Anime Night, and 3 for Karma Jolt. But with no time being wasted, let's go down to the track and do this all over again.
That's right, here we go with the second of 5 rounds.
And they are off and down the track they go.
This time everybody decides to take off at the start.
Drunken Dragon leading the pack, Benny Loco right in behind. See who has perfected their line. As you see there, Benny Loco is just giving a little shove to Drunken Dragon. Anime Night is in third, maybe getting a little redemption this round.
Yeah, Anime Night coming with the heat there, trying to... Whoa, Benny Loco with a nice little pass. I think Anime Night may have gotten passed as well. In fact, he did.
So there you see Benny Loco now in first, Anime Night in second, and Drunken Dragon trailing in third. Karma Jolt's there in the distance. Oh, no, he's not.
Maybe he's not. Maybe he's right there, actually.
Wow, just as I say that, Karma Jolt now pushes himself into first place.
And Benny Loco both taking the fast track into the pool rooms.
However, Karma gives a little space, and Benny Loco takes over that.
Benny Loco makes a nice little pass because Karma Jolt made a minor, very minor error. Benny Loco took advantage.
However, they both line up on the same pole, as Drunken Dragon is now the one to stall out.
A lot of people falling victim to those woods, unfortunately, but Anime Night not having it this time. In fact, he's right behind, right in contention.
Karma Jolt slowly tracking his way to the left there.
Not sure if that's just a little bit of leftover momentum or an actual, move here. We'll see how it all pans out when they come off the top of the ladder.
As they are dropping in right now.
Yeah, Karma Jolt with a sly little pass there.
However,
Benny Loco taking it back.
However, Benny Loco says, hey, I seen what you did there. And takes it back. Bouncing through. Heading down in through the portal, into the cave, and...
Benny Loco looking for his second straight victory here. Is he going to get it? Looks like he is.
There is 5 more points added to Benny Loco. Karma Jolt taking the high road.
Karma Jolt taking the high road, but nobody else close, and he will get his second in a row.
And Anime Night getting a little redemption.
Anime Night getting some redemption and getting on the board for the first time today.
As there you see the points given, which Drunken Dragon unfortunately gets the goose egg, Benny Loco gets 5, Anime Night gets 2, and Karma Jolt handling that 3 points. So there you see the points totaled. Drunken with 2, Benny Loco with 10, Anime Night with 2, and Karma Jolt with 6.
Wow, the other contestants better step it up. Benny Loco trying to run away with this one, and so far nobody looking like they're gonna stop him.
As it looks like Karma Jolt is now leading the pack. Anime Night is right behind, with Benny Loco taking second place.
Well, Karma Jolt is the number 2 in points right now, so I'm sure he'd like to get a first and move up that field.
As he's heading around that first bend, and he maintained that first place. Heading around the corner.
Well, so far, coming through the spiral stairs here, he's having no problem maintaining that first place.
Drunken Dragon moves himself into second place.
Ooh, and Karma manages to slide into the faster of the 2 routes. That's going to help him out.
Now it's just, can he handle those corners? Which, he makes a little early turn. And that looks like it cost him. That may be a stall out, folks. Drunken Dragon coming in. and giving him a little shove.
Drunken Dragon giving him a shove. Benny Loco shoving him.
However, Drunken Dragon happens to benefit from all of that and move himself into first.
Wow, the marbles all shoving each other all over the track there, but Drunken Dragon coming out of that the best. There's Benny Loco just one step behind, and Karma Jolt one step behind him.
And it looks like Anime Knight has found that same spot again and gets hung up.
Ouch.
Hopefully they can get moving and at least score some sort of points. If not, that's another goose egg, and that's pretty much a game over.
Yeah, that's probably going to end there. Badly there. They've just not handled the pressure of the final, I guess. Well, that's okay. There's always next month.
That is correct, as Drunken Dragon is the first one to drop down. And let's see the path that they choose.
Well, Drunken Dragon taking the Burning City part there, nice and smooth, barely sneaking in to the faster route.
And drops down. Ooh, a little bounce off of a crystal, but securing 5 points.
Well, there it is. Ooh, Karma Jolt in second place.
Karma maintaining that second place holding.
Yeah, he seems to like second place. That is his, third second place in a row now. However, that consistency could lead him to victory. So, good on him.
As Benny Loco gets 2 points. And as we did see, Anime Knight happened to stall out, so that's a 0.
Ouch, gotta hate that.
So there you see it, Drunken Dragon with 5, Benny Loco with 2, Karma Jolt with 3, and Anime Knight got 0. Totaling the points to Drunken Dragon with 7, Benny Loco with 12, Anime Knight with 2, and Karma Jolt with 9.
That's right, it looks mostly like it might come down to Benny Loco and Karma Jolt here. We have 2 races left. Drunken Dragon not quite out of it. But, man, it is a close series, and Benny Loco threatens to run away with it.
Want to watch some epic games and hang out with one cool cat? Check out Strider Hyrule. This guy has it all well, except for you. So check him out after the races. I hope to see you there. Now, back to you, gents. Nice track this month, by the way.
All right, with the pressure being on, we are back. And it's looking like Benny Loco and Karma Jolt are fighting for this first place.
Well, that's certainly what it looks like. We've got 2 races to go, and I think they're going to determine everything for who walks away with that championship.
As there you see the points totaled, but let's get back rolling as it says.
That's right, it's time to get rolling onward.
And we have them lined up and raring to go. Only 2 more races and the chances for everyone's victory dwindling. As it looks like Karma Jolt is going to lead the pack.
Drunken Dragon making a nice little move to shove his way into second there. I don't know if you saw that. That was nice.
That was very smooth. Actually, continuing that smooth move, but is it enough?
Yeah, trying to take them on the outside, but not going to happen. Karma Jolt taking the less taken right path. Interesting.
As it looks like Drunken is the first one. Oh, wow. But Karma Jolt makes the steal right back. I think he wants that first place.
Wow, I think they hit each other in the air there. That was pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen the marbles do anything like that. Karma Jolt again taking the short path. I think he's decided that he's tired of the second place and would like to win this time.
It definitely feels that way as he handles that first corner very smoothly. Second one, not so great.
Nope, second one there, not so much. Getting a little stalled up. It's still moving. There it is.
And boom, down, around, and into the dungeon, giving the other racers a little bit of time to catch up.
Well, we'll see how much they can catch up. Drunken Dragon looks like he may have stalled, and there's Anime Knight.
Anime Knight trying to maintain some sort of points as coming in second, as Benny Loco is the third one to jump onto the ladder.
Oh, you hate to see it, but Drunken Dragon looks like they have stalled out in the pool rooms and decided to just hang out with Kirby and stay poolside, I guess.
the second person that we've seen that decided poolside is where they're going to end their race. As Karmajolt, though, is going to be the first one to drop down for this race.
Well, Karmajolt, however, saying he wants that champion.
Dropping down, going through. Ooh, gets caught up, giving the other racers a little more time.
Well, that could be interesting. He's definitely taken the slower path. However, as I have pointed out, it does give you more speed coming into the Alien.
Anime Night and Benny Loco have both went in through the portal, so now it is Karmajolt for 5, Benny Loco for 3, and Anime Night gets 2.
Wow, what an exciting race that was, but there it is. Karmajolt deciding he had enough of second place and taking first on that one.
Just racing through, and as you see the points there, 0 for Drunken Dragon, 3 for Benny Loco, 2 for Anime Night, and, like I said, 5 for Karmajolt. But you see the points totaled here as we're heading into the final race, where it looks like Karmajolt and Benny Loco are fighting for that $150 Canadian.
Well, if one of them wins it, they take the whole thing, so Karmajolt or Benny Loco could walk away with the prize if one of them can win this race, and we are off.
And we are off, and down the track they go. With it looking like Benny Loco is going to lead the pack. He wants this really bad. No, Karmajolt wants it more, giving Drunken Dragon an idea to follow suit.
Drunken Dragon has really got this first part down. He's been really smooth in the last few races through this first part. You see it again there. Karmajolt, however, getting a nice little lead.
Should point out that Karma needs to have a 2-point space in order to win. So if it's first or Benny Loco has to have a 2-player racer in between for at least a tie.
Yes. However, if either one of them can win this race, then it's all academic and they win the whole thing.
It's a guarantee, as it looks like right now, Karmajolt is all in. Can he maintain this and get through these corner sections a little bit better than last previous races? It looks like it's headed that way.
He's getting through a lot smoother that time. Drunken Dragon looked like he might have gotten hung up a little. Ooh, Karmajolt had taken a little bit of a slower pace through the dungeon, and I thought that might cost him.
As there you see Drunken Dragons now leading the pack with Karma and Benny Loco on the same panel.
That's right, Anime Night has stalled out. Hate to see it. He is just not having a great series here.
No, the final pressure has really put onto Anime Night, making them crack a little bit, you see?
I guess it has, because either way, they have not performed well in this one, and you hate to see it, but here we are with the people who actually still are in the race, and it's mostly down to Benny Loco or Karmajolt. However, Drunken Dragon sure would like to play the spoiler.
We've seen it in months past. The spoiler tends to take it. However, Drunken Dragon's taken that long path. As Karmajolt is now ripping his way down. It's really down to this moment. Is Karmajolt going to maintain enough speed? That is correct, he does, and there it is, 5 points.
There it is, 5 points, and the month victory. Because if either of them won, they take the whole thing, so congratulations, Karmajolt! You are this month's champion, and what a close series it was.
It definitely was, as there you see the points given. Drunken Dragon scoring another 0, Benny Loco getting 3, Anime Night getting 2, and Karmajolt getting 5. Finishing off with
Karmajolt with 19 and Benny Loco with 18. A 1-point difference separating them, but congratulations, Karmajolt! You are this month's champion. Congratulations to you and your team.
As yes, there you have it. Congratulations. We'll be in touch with you, and thank you to all of this month's racers. The teams being Rocket Blast, Scully Pop, Boogie Bombs, Team Wipe, Karmajolt, Hojo Dojo, Ash's Antics, and of course, us at the side order.
That's right. Thank you very much to all the teams. We could not do this without you. We hope to see you again next month. And congratulations again to our champion, Karma Joel.
That is correct. And just a little throw-up update there for all the team points, that being us at the side order holding down the fort with 48 points. Ash's Antics right behind us with 47 points. Team Hojo Dojo holding in third with 45 points. Karma Jolt just moving up to 43 points. Team White just holding down with 32. The Boogie Bombs have 21. Scully Pop has moved into 9. And Rocket Blast has 8.
Well, there it is. It's the first 4 teams, of course, that will be joining the Creators Cup, and that will be in December. Looking forward to that. But we still have one more race to go, so we'll see what happens there.
That is correct. So you guys, all that being said, I've been Glyph Fracker.
I have been Odinson. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope to see you next month, and have yourselves a wonderful day.
That is correct. Take it easy, everybody.
See you later.